Oh God. That sound brings back some horrible, horrible memories. That's right, people. We're back with another video. So last time we took a look at Windows ME, widely regarded as one of Microsoft's worst operating systems. But there's another operating system that deserves that title as well. And that would be Windows Vista. Goddamn Windows Vista. I had a computer running Windows Vista when I was in high school, and it was probably the worst computing experience of my entire life. I had so many freaking issues with that operating system. It was ridiculous. And about 5 years later, we're going to be experiencing it all over again. Oh boy. I better mentally prepare myself for this one. Now we're going to be running Windows Vista on the same machine that we did last time, this HP ProBook. Now, if memory stands corrected, I think Intel discontinued support for Windows 7 and Windows Vista after 6th generation Skylake processors, I want to say. And this laptop has, I want to say, Coffee Lake. It's 8th generation. It's a Core i5. So that might be a problem. But then again, we're running this under a virtual machine, so hopefully that should alleviate some issues regarding CPU architectures that are too new for Windows Vista, but we'll see. We gotta name our virtual machine, which will be Windows Vista, in parentheses, reliving trauma. I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell trauma, but whatever. And we are actually running Windows Vista 32-bit. Click Next. Now, I remember Windows Vista being really finicky with the amount of RAM that it needs. I had the laptop that I had I want to say it had 1 gigabyte, and that was fine for the most part, but it really needed a lot more than that. Windows Vista has a minimum requirement of 512 megabytes, but I don't really want to be risking that. Let's give it, we got 16 gigs of memory to play with, so let's just put in 2 gigs just to be on the safe side. Now we got to create our virtual hard disk. So the recommended size for Windows Vista is 25 gigabytes. But unlike last time, we're going to be doing something a little different. That's right, people. We're going to be running a virtual machine on a physical hard drive. Now, we have a couple of hard drives that could work for this. I just need to sort out which one we're going to use. We've got quite a few, to say the least. Oops. God, why do I have so many hard drives? Okay, let's see here. Toshiba. Let's see. Oh, I know what this one was from. This is my old PS4 hard drive. I believe this was, I want to see, yep, 500 gigs. Tempting. That might work. We got another 500 gigabyte one. This one's a Seagate drive. Not entirely sure how long I've had this one, but this one's perfectly fine. We could use that one as well. Granted, it's a laptop hard drive, so it'll be a little slower. And then, oh boy, this right here, this one's special. So this is actually the original hard drive that was in my Windows Vista laptop. It was a Dell Inspiron 1521, I want to say. Check that out, 80 gigabytes. Wow, yeah, I remember that filling up real fast. If memory stands corrected, I think this one might be dying. It's been having some really weird issues. I remember it would crash a lot and it would make these really loud buzzing noises. I think the hard drive arm might be going bad, which if I had Windows Vista installed on me, I'd probably be doing the same thing. So I probably shouldn't be using this one. We got a 80 gigabyte Seagate hard drive, although this one is IDE. Those other three were SATA, so, except this one's a desktop class hard drive, so we could probably use that one. Well, that's not going to work. You got another 500 gigabyte hard drive. This one's a Seagate one. I think I remember this one also having some issues. This came out of a DVR system that was on its last legs, so I wouldn't be surprised if this hard drive's on its way out, which kind of sucks because it's 500 gigabytes. Oh well. And last but not least, we have a Western Digital one. This one is a 40 gigabytes, so this one could work as well. It's also SATA, so that's good. I believe this one came out of an old IBM ThinkCenter that ran Windows XP, except I haven't backed up everything off of this one yet, so I don't think we should use this one. I think for now we're just going to go with the Seagate 80 gigabyte one, just because it's freaking Windows Vista and we probably won't be installing much onto this thing anyway. So let's go with that one. Alright, so there's our hard drive enclosure. Although we don't really need the enclosure part, we can just set that off to the side. And plug in our hard drive. Molex is in. And come on. And IDE is in. Now all we have to do is just plug in the enclosure to power and to USB, and then we should be ready to go. Also, check out this weird proprietary power port that this hard drive enclosure takes. Looks like one of those like microphone ports. Also, another thing I just remembered, I believe this hard drive enclosure is USB 2 instead of 3. I do have a USB 3 hard drive enclosure, but it only accepts SATA hard drives, unfortunately, so well, this one will work. Moment of silence, so you can hear the wonderful sounds of a hard drive. Blissful. What do you mean it already has something on it? We can't have that. No worries. We'll just go here and format the drive and start. Sweet. There's nothing on it. That's exactly what we want, though. Now I have set up using a physical hard drive on VMware, but I don't think I've done it on VirtualBox before, but I'm assuming it's probably the same process. So we'll say create a virtual hard disk now, and let's see, VirtualBox disk image, that's fine. Fixed size. Okay, here we go, file location. We'll put it on the hard drive. There it is, and save. Let's do 40 gigs, just to have some wiggle room to play with some applications if we want to install anything. And create. Excuse me, what? Could not create the medium storage unit. What? That's not good. I also heard the hard drive disconnect itself, so... Oh... please don't tell me the hard drive's corrupted. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go back to this PC and format the drive. Yes, start. I'm pretty sure this hard drive enclosure has been having some weird issues. It likes to disconnect itself a lot. It's probably getting some irregular power, which is not good. Okay, let's try this again. Call it Windows Vista, in parentheses, reliving my trauma. Windows Vista 32-bit. Set the RAM to 2 gigabytes. Create a virtual hard disk now. VDI. Fixed size. 40 gigs. Set the file location. Onto the hard drive. And create. Now work, damn it! You son of a bitch! I don't understand. 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 Oh, would you look at that? It's not even showing up on Windows anymore, so so I'm guessing this probably isn't gonna work. Great. Okay, you know, just because I don't want to give up that easily, let's try this one more time. So let's power this off and turn it back on. Go over to Windows. Okay, so the drive is still showing up, so that's good. Let's format this one more time. Oh my god, freaking garbage trucks. Do you really have to take the garbage out right now? And format the drive. I swear to God, why do people have to be doing things when I'm doing a video? It's like they know. They're like, oh, this guy is doing a video. We should ruin it for him. God damn it. Let's just do 35 gigs this time. Maybe that'll warrant us a different outcome. Save. Create. Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work. What the hell? Okay, yeah, this is being problematic for us. God dang it. Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. We do have some other hard drives to work with, and luckily I have another hard drive caddy which is a lot more reliable, so we'll just use that one instead. Okay, so we got the new docking station hooked up, and luckily this one's a lot nicer than the other one. It's even USB 3, so we'll be able to get faster speeds with it. So we could either use the 40 gig one or the 500 gig one. I think just because I'm curious to see if this one even works, we'll go with that one. Otherwise, if it doesn't work, then we can always just go with this one. I don't think I really need to format the drives first before using them, but we'll see. So luckily with this one, all you gotta do is just plop it in like an old cartridge and flip the switch on the back. Simple as that. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing on this drive, so we don't even have to worry about formatting it. X out of that. X out of that. Alright, set it to 35 gigs like we did before, except now we have to set it to a new location, which is going to be this one. And save. And create. Fingers crossed. I don't want to have to do this anymore. I'm seeing hard drive activity. That's a good sign. Oh my god, move faster, please. Sweet, looks like it's done. Okay, so now all we have to do is, let's see if we need to adjust anything before we install it. Boot order, I think we might actually want to set optical first and then the hard drive. I don't think we're really going to be using a floppy drive with freaking Windows ME, or no, not Windows ME, Windows Vista. Okay, video memory, let's see. Let's set that to 64 megabytes, why not? Monitor count 1, graphics controller, I guess it really doesn't matter which one we choose. What's this? Enable 3D acceleration. When checked, the virtual machine will give access to 3D graphics capabilities available on the host. Dude, I didn't know that was a feature. Oh, that might mean we might be able to do some gaming on this thing. Dude, let's do it. For best performance, you should set your machine's virtual memory to at least 128 megabytes. Okay. Let's just do that then. 128, there we go. Dude, if we can actually install games on Windows Vista and actually play them, oh, dude, that'd be so cool. We're already getting a lot further than we did on Windows ME. We couldn't run anything on Windows ME. Choose a disk file. And it is this one right here. Attached to bridged adapter so that we can actually get internet connection on this thing. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Click OK and start. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, we'll just leave that all default. Next. Yeah, I totally read those license terms. We're good. Install on the 35 gig hard drive. Next. Okay, here we go. There's no turning back now. So while this is loading, I could probably talk about my experience with Windows Vista. So I had a Dell Inspiron laptop from around, I think it was manufactured in 2008, and it was handed down to me in 2009, and I had it until 2015. And it ran Windows Vista. And that was probably the most problematic computer I've ever had. Not the computer itself, but the fact that it ran Windows Vista. I couldn't get any updates to work on Windows Vista minus the bare bones security updates. So I couldn't get Service Pack 1 or 2 to install no matter what I tried. Most of the games that I had at the time ran worse on Windows Vista than they did on Windows XP. And yeah, it was just an overall really bad experience. There was one day actually I tried to force Windows Vista to upgrade to Service Pack 1. And that was a mistake. I basically corrupted the entire Windows OS, making it virtually unbootable no matter what I tried. But luckily all my data was still intact, so when I got a new computer I was able to back up all my data, and yeah. But yeah, I'm just lucky that by corrupting Windows Vista I didn't end up corrupting all my data in the process. I would have been so pissed. So yeah, ever since my laptop died in 2015, I haven't touched Windows Vista since. And here we are 5 years later doing it all over again. Oh boy. Maybe I should have done this on the laptop's internal SSD because this is taking a long time. Good old hard drives. Well then again, this is running on USB 3 speeds, which it's fast, but it's not as fast as SATA. So that is limiting us a little bit. I do remember mentioning earlier that this 500 gig hard drive has been problematic in the past, but so far it's doing pretty well. It's handling things like a champ, but you know, knock on wood. Ooh, we're almost done expanding files. I wonder what's next. I don't think I've actually ever installed Windows Vista from scratch. I've installed Windows 8.1 from scratch, as well as Windows 10, which they follow basically virtually the same process. Oh, we're almost there. All right, so now Windows needs to restart. Let's do it. Okay. God damn it, I spoke too soon. Let's try and debug it. A Unihandler Windows 32 exception occurred. Just-in-time debugger was launched without necessary security permissions to debug. I guess we'll say cancel debugging. Well, that was weird. But let's try that again. Just pretend nothing happened. We're getting closer. This is a good sign. Please wait while Windows sets up your computer. If I can see it because the camera's out of focus. Okay, we're on the home stretch, people. So far, minus that weird memory exception error thing, we haven't really ran into any big issues yet. Oh, my camera's going dead. Might need to switch to the phone instead. I forgot how long this part takes. Oh, we got the spinning circle. That's a good sign. That means we're almost in Windows. Oh, come on, we're almost there. Man, looks like it needs to restart again. Oh boy, here we go. It's almost there, please. Please work. Oh, I'm so excited. I've never been so excited to relive past trauma in my entire life. All right, choose a username and picture. We are going to say tech boom. We don't need a password. Also, where's my, oh, there's my cursor. It's just really slow for some reason. Oh my God, it's so slow. Move. I want the doggy. Give me the doggy. There we go. The perfect avatar. Tech boom dash PC, that's fine. Choose a desktop background. We'll just use the default one for now. Next. Help protect Windows automatically. Sure, whatever. Well, I got the date right, but the time's way off. By like 2 hours. Well, duh, because we're running in Pacific time. There it is, Central time. Oh, dang it, where's my mouse cursor again? There's something really funky going on with this Logitech keyboard. Screw it, we're just going to use the trackpad on the laptop for now. Select your computer's current location. Nah, I want to keep that a secret. Thank you. Well, you are sure welcome. Can I get into Windows now? Oh my God, more? Oh God. That sound brings back some horrible memories. And the camera's going dead. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. My camcorder has a really bad battery, so I have to charge it every hour and a half, so I had to switch to my phone, so sorry if everything's all inconsistent. But yeah, now we're in Windows Vista, and so far no problems. Hey, look at that. It actually recognizes the processor. I was not expecting that. Although, of course, we are running on Windows generic graphics drivers, so that probably means we won't be able to run any games on this thing. Also, the hard drive's been pegged ever since Windows Vista first booted up. Yeah, I remember that being a really big issue with Windows Vista. It was a major hard drive activity hog. Even if I was doing nothing in the background, the hard drive activity was like just pegged at 100% the whole time. Quite annoying. Oh, dude, I remember the sidebar gadgets. Those were so cool. Of course, they had to remove them because they were considered a security flaw. But still, they were really cool. Let's see. We can change the clock. Which one was my favorite? This one. Dude, I remember this. Oh, it was so cool. What other gadgets did Windows Vista have? Oh, the picture puzzle. I remember that. Yeah. Our CPU was like pegged at 90% and it's not even doing anything. Oh boy. Gotta love Windows Vista. So unoptimized. Let's look to see. Let's see. Does this have any games installed? Games. Oh my god, I remember these. Minesweeper. I hope that means that we can still play the game. Beginner. Yeah, I know how to play. Okay, scratch that. I don't know how to play. Let's see. Oh, Chess Titans was my favorite. Dude, it was so much fun. Yeah, I know. Slow performance. I swear we enabled hardware acceleration though, so I don't know why that's not working. Oh! I haven't seen Chess Titans like this before. I didn't even know I had a 2D mode. Huh. That's interesting. It's incredibly slow though. But hey, I mean, it's somewhat playable. Yeah, go ahead, take my pawn. It's been a long time since I've actually played chess, so I'm a little rusty. So funny story, my first experience with Windows Vista wasn't actually with that Dell laptop. When I was growing up, my hometown library, all the computers ran Windows XP. Except there was one of them that I went to all the time because it ran Windows Vista. And I thought Windows Vista was like the coolest futuristic thing in the world. And I remember going to that computer only because it had Chess Titans on it. And I would play that game for hours on end. I would go to the library just to play that game. It was so much fun. Oh no, they took my queen. You son of a bitch. Take that. I'm in check. They're taking all my pieces. Just stop, leave me alone. What do you want from me? I'm gonna take your pawn all the way from over here. Ha, beat that. Oh shit. Let's see. I think if we go here, we can actually put his king in check. Oh my god, I actually put someone in check for once. That never happens. I'm sorry guys, this whole video might actually be just me playing Chess Titans on Windows Vista. Sorry, not sorry. You took my queen, so I'm gonna take yours. Aw, I can't go there. Never mind. I guess your queen gets to live another day. Oh my god, leave me alone. I'm just a king minding his own business. Just get me a checkmate already. Just get it over with. Thank you. So, since supposedly we don't have hardware acceleration, I wonder how a game like Purple Place is going to play. Well, let's find out. Do I really need a tutorial on how to play frickin' Purple Place? I don't think so. Let's go here. Oh my god, it's so slow. Who the hell are you? Go away. No, go away. I know how to play this game. I made a match, now go away. Thank you. This is actually unplayable. It's like so slow. Oh boy. Maybe this is a bad idea. I still don't really know why our CPU is pegged at 100%. What the hell is using all of our resources? Dang it. No, how do you control alt delete in freaking VirtualBox? There we go. Start task manager. There's nothing running in the applications. I'm more used to the Windows 10 task manager where it's a lot more detailed. Yeah, see, look at that, 100%. Why? Ay, ay, ay. I wonder if we X out of the sidebar, if that'll help with our resources. Nope. No, it did not. Forget it. Oh my God, I remember Windows Media Center. Okay, so for those of you who don't remember, back in like the late 2000s, there were computers that were basically marketed as like, hey, you can watch your TV and movies on this thing. I actually have an old desktop that was originally a Media Center PC. It was a compact Presario, and it ran Windows XP Media Center Edition, which was essentially just like Windows XP, but it had a lot of like media capabilities that the regular Windows XP didn't come with. It's pretty nice, actually. So basically, if you really wanted to, you could set this up to where when Windows starts up, you'd be greeted with the Media Center dashboard. And you could basically control your entire PC from this. You can even like shut it down from here and whatnot. It's a pretty nice piece of software. And you can also hook this up to your Xbox 360, which is nice. So I am curious. I wonder what Windows Vista version are we running? Do we have any service packs? I doubt it. Service Pack 2. So we're like fully upgraded and everything. Huh. You know, I probably should have just disconnected this thing from the internet and just have just plain old vanilla Windows Vista running on this thing and see how bad it really was. But yeah, we have all the updates working on here. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Windows Vista got a lot better after Service Pack 2 came out. It actually became usable. But by the time that Service Pack 2 came out, Windows 7 was just around the corner, and honestly, Windows Vista's reputation was already damaged at that point. Now let's see, let's try some web browsing on this thing. I don't think we'll get very far because I think Windows Vista came with Internet Explorer 7 or 8. Oh, 7. Wow. I mean, hey, we can get to the MSN home screen, so that's good. It looks like everything's displaying correctly, so that's also a good sign. It's surprisingly quick, too. All right, let's try going to a website. Let's try youtube.com. I guess not. Let's see what happens if we click on this. Ah, we still can't go. Oh well. Oh, wait, what? What's this? Please update your browser. Your browser isn't supported anymore. Well, no shit. What happens if we click on Remind Me Later? Can we actually get to YouTube? Display block content. Oh my god, go away. Yeah, nothing's coming up and nothing's loading, so I don't think we can actually go to YouTube, at least not on this web browser. Let's try going to Google, because Google will basically run on virtually any browser, no matter how old it is. You have got to be kidding me. Please. Okay, good. Displays correctly, so that's good. Let's try going to like an external website. Scroll down. Let's go to Microsoft support website. Oh my God, stop. Don't show me this freaking message anymore. Yes. I mean, we're able to navigate to the website, but nothing's displaying correctly. I should have known. Let's see, when exactly did Internet Explorer 7 come out? I want to say it launched with Windows Vista. Yep, initial release October 18th, 2006. Included with Windows Vista and Windows Server 2008. So yeah, it looks like it did launch with that. I wonder, can Internet Explorer 8 run on Windows Vista? It can. Download file. Just let me do what I want, damn it. Run that program. Oh my gosh, I remember the annoying user account control. It's the bane of my existence. It didn't matter what you were running on Windows Vista, this would always pop up like, are you sure you want to give this program permission to continue? Even if it was freaking part of Windows. Welcome to Windows Internet Explorer 8. I accept those terms. Next. Hopefully with a newer version of Internet Explorer, we should be able to actually web browse. Oh, dang it. I should have seen if we could install Internet Explorer 9. Because that's probably the one that's probably the last version that's supported on Windows Vista. Dang it. So now we're going to have to search for that one too. Also, holy crap, I just noticed that my CPU is almost peaking 4 gigahertz. That's insane. Also, I'm pretty sure we might be stuck because it's been sitting here for quite a while and I can't close it. Dang it. Let's see if we can force it to close. IE Explorer 8, end process. IE setup, end process. Thank you. Okay, so with how long it's taking to download shit, I don't think we're really going to be bothering with upgrading to a newer Internet Explorer version, so we'll just forget that for now. Okay, let's move on to something a little bit different. So if you remember in the last video, Windows ME was having some pretty big problems with USB support. And by big problems, I mean it didn't work at all. But hopefully with Windows Vista, things should be different. So I got my external DVD drive here. I got my flash drive and some various software and miscellaneous files that we're going to try and run on Windows Vista. So let's see how this goes. Okay, plug in the DVD drive. Looks like the laptop recognized it, but whether or not it was recognized in Windows Vista is another thing. Well, it sees the virtual optical drive, but it doesn't recognize the external DVD drive. Okay, let's go to storage, optical drive. Ah, here we go. We'll just set it to the physical drive. Okay, that's a good sign. See what happens if we click on eject. Never mind. But hey, at least it's detecting something, so that's a good sign, even though it's the wrong drive letter. But let's try putting in a disk and see if anything happens. Yes! It works! Something that actually worked, unlike in the last video. Sweet. Can we actually play one of these videos? Let's see. probably going to take its sweet ass time trying to do it though. Hello? Okay. Maybe not. But it looks like the good news is that the drive is detected and it works. So that's a good sign. Now I want to see if I can actually install something on here. Something like maybe Sonic CD? Okay, it's reading it. What? That's not what I wanted you to do. I want you to install Sonic CD on Windows Vista. Why does it keep doing that? That's weird. It like tries to read the disk for a moment and then just spits it back out and tells me to insert a disk. Well, I guess that's a no-go. What a shame. Well, not to worry because we have another one. I have another one. After Dark Games. Let's see if this will run. Holy crap, it does. It's very loud though. Hey, look at that. It's actually running at a constant frame rate too. That's really good. I don't think I've actually ever played After Dark Games before. Excuse me, what? I have never seen a blank error message before. That is really weird. Wow, that's a first. Even though we're getting a lot further than we did on Windows ME, we're still running into some issues. Oh boy. Gotta love Windows Vista. I have a DOS game on this disk, so I wonder if Windows Vista can actually run DOS games. Probably not, but we're gonna try it anyway. Holy crap. It works. No way, I was not expecting this to work. There's no sound, but the game works. I've never seen DOS running on Windows Vista without DOSBox. That is insane. Can I play the game? Mr. Monopoly, can I play the game? Please? You can do your song and dance later. Just let me play the damn game! Ah, okay, finally. Thank you. I haven't played Monopoly Deluxe in probably a good 10 years, so... Oh, wait, there we go. I'm surprised I remember how to do that. So we pick our characters. I think I want to be the thimble. And then our CPU is going to be the ship, the shoe, and the cannon. And start. The game was supposed to make that sound, but we have no sound drivers. Now, how do I roll? No, it's not what I wanted to do. Hello? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I think the game crashed. Dang it. We got so far too. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what did I do? I didn't click on anything. It is wickedly slow though. Like, holy shit. No, I can't play the game, it's too slow. Screw that. Can I X out of this, please? No, I don't want to play anymore. Quit. Thank you. So it looks like we can run applications on Windows Vista perfectly fine, albeit as long as it doesn't require graphics drivers. But yeah, that was honestly a surprise. Well, since USB works, I guess we could probably try a flash drive. Okay, go to USB. Let's see. Ah, there it is. SanDisk Ultra. Click OK. And any moment now it should be detected. Maybe. Still nothing. Here, let's try unplugging the USB thumb drive and plug it back in. See if that does anything. Failed to create a proxy device for the USB device. I don't know how to fix that. Well, it's right here, so why can't you detect it? What are you doing? Why won't you just work? You know what, I really don't feel like messing around with USB devices, so we'll just say that using USB thumb drives on Windows Vista is a no-go. Ah, well. It's a bummer, but hey, at least we can get optical media to work. What's this Windows Anytime upgrade? A convenient and affordable way to upgrade Windows. Oh, really? How so? Oh, we can actually upgrade to Windows 7 from here. That would actually be a pretty fun video. We should definitely do that sometime. You know what? Let's download this just for safekeepings. Just in case. We might have to come back to this later. So yeah, I'm basically all out of ideas in terms of what I want to do on Windows Vista. So I think we're done. Minus a few little bumps in the road, it's fine. I was honestly expecting this video to turn out a lot worse considering my personal experience with Windows Vista. But yeah, for the most part, it wasn't all that bad. Do I recommend going back to Windows Vista and revisiting it? No, absolutely not. Windows 7 is a lot better. And besides, Windows Vista support ended in 2017, so it's not safe to use anymore. It's nothing more but an operating system to look back on and be like, oh yeah, that was shitty. But if Windows Vista never came out and wasn't such a failure that it was, we wouldn't have gotten Windows 7. Just food for thought. I think that wraps it up. Windows Vista. Cue the outro. Bye-bye, Vista. You gave me horrible, horrible computing memories, but honestly, it was actually kind of fun to revisit it.